Hello Pisces, this is Luke Voulgarakis from LV Life and welcome to your quick tarot for April 2024. Let's see what we've got for you. If you haven't already, it's always worth going back and re-watching Marches just to see if any of that stuff came into fruition. I love to hear your comments and feedback. All right, first the Moon card. We just had this for the previous sign I was working with, which was Virgo. Oh, excuse me. Don't know if you heard that on the mic, but my insides are making a noise. Then we've got the Seven of Cups. Oh, you've got, okay, you're going to get 4 cards. You've got bonus, you've got Justice, and then you've got the 8 of Pentacles. So actually that's not dissimilar to the Virgo reading that I just did. They also got the 8 of Pentacles. Let's have a look here. So I put these in the order that they came out. It's harder to do than you think when you're watching yourself on a screen. We've got the Moon card here. The Moon card in reverse. I think you've been going through some transition. I think that you're well changed. Perhaps not. Perhaps it didn't feel like it was in your favor. Perhaps it was something a bit fractious. The tower come crumbling down. And you've been on this transition to your new tower, this journey where we kind of see these rabid dogs and there's lobster and these flames. But that's your transition to your new tower. So I think you've just been muddling your way through, trying to figure out what, perhaps after some kind of turmoil or some kind of event in your life, right? But I think that's past. I don't think that's present. I think you've just been figuring stuff out. And then here we have the Seven of Cups. So this is really important because I think that perhaps off the back of this, you have started to reevaluate who can you really trust in your world? Who are the people in your life that you can trust? So some of these cups, have got nice things in like jewels or crowns, and then some of them have got snakes and gargoyles. So I think you've really been in a muddle in regards to this journey between one tower to the other, where you've been trying to figure out who's real in my life. Like, who can I really trust and rely on to support me and to have my back, and who is just actually a bit of a fake or doesn't necessarily have my best interests at heart. And I think you've been going through that process. But the good news is that every little action that you've been taking towards trying to align yourself with the right people, trying to understand what's going on for you and how do I make it to my next tower? How do I make this journey from one to the other? I really think that every little action is getting you there, is leading to the right things. And you might have started to see some stuff begin to pay off. Like perhaps, you said goodbye to one person in your life, but actually then you've recognized that it's built a stronger bond or a connection with somebody else, or it's led you to a new opportunity because, that one thing has pointed you in the direction of someone else or another opportunity. So I just think that there are a few synchronicities happening in regards to people where you're paying more attention to some and less attention to others, but those things have created synchronicities or opportunities for you. And then what we've got here is the Justice card. And so I wonder if part of this process of you traveling from one tower to the other, you've been hurt or burned in this process. Perhaps you've been looking for some kind of justice. Perhaps as you try and figure out who these real people are in your life, you've again been looking for some kind of justice or comeuppance or resolution. And I just think that this is coming into fruition. But also, I mentioned earlier opportunities, but there are some synchronicities that have led to opportunities. So I think this is twofold. I think that one aspect is that you're going to start to see that the chips are falling in the right places as such. And, people that aren't necessarily being that kind to you are starting to, whatever you believe about karma or anything else, but, stuff's starting to align in the way that you feel is fair. And then on the other side of that, I also think justice can also mean matters that are out of your control, such as contracts or legal matters or documents that really deeply affect you in your life, but you don't have control of how they're created and who signs the papers and dots the I's and crosses the T's and all of that. You don't have any control of that stuff because it's external. And so then I'm wondering if you've got new opportunities coming from now you're focusing on the right people, maybe these new opportunities are leading to something where there is a legal matter or a contract or something involved that is going to then elevate you another level, that is really going to bring you into alignment more towards this new tower, right? Um, so yeah, I just think you've been on a pretty frictious journey, and now it's really time for you to start reaping the rewards of that journey and the challenges that you faced. So I really look forward to hearing all about that. I hope that resonated. Please do leave me a comment to let me know. And whatever platform you're on, if you can like, follow, subscribe, share, all of those things are free and they really help me to grow my social presence. If you'd like a private reading, you can visit me at lvlife.com and I'll pop that information in the description or comments. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful month and I look forward to hearing all about it. Bye bye.